Good evening. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Been watching the clock. Couldn't wait to be on here with y'all. So let me know who is on. And if you are a consultant, hey! The consultants always love to jump on and just learn product knowledge. And if you are a guest, let me just start out by saying thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch our fall must-haves, our unveiling of our brand new products. And please just say, hey, I'm here, and tag your beauty consultant so she will get notifications that you are on, because she gets credit for you doing this. So we are gonna dive right in. I'm not gonna waste any time, but just know that if you do share the event and you tag your beauty consultant, you get 5 extra entries. If you comment, you get 1 entry per comment, because it's great training for them. There's no pressure here. Like, let the elephant out of the room. There's no pressure to do anything tonight. I'm just excited that you're here. And there is 25 entries if you book a appointment to try one of these color palettes. You're like, well, what do I want entries for? You want an entry because this is what I'm giving away. How exciting is this? And I'm going to teach you about them tonight. Our little petite palettes. They are gorgeous. And I tried a whole new look today. I've mixed both the palettes together to create this. So what do y'all think? You like I was trying not to do too dressy. It might look darker here than it really does in person. It looks very soft and subtle in person. So I did a little softer tonight because I think, y'all tell me, do you like daytime or do you like date night? Which one do you typically go toward? Daytime or date night? You'll have to let me know. See which one wins. I chose daytime today. Alrighty, well, I'm tickled to death that y'all are here. I'm going to tell you, is there anybody here? I know there's a little bit of like a 15-second delay. Is there anybody on tonight that's never tried Mary Kay before? Just curious. Are there any newbies? Because one thing that I didn't know about Mary Kay is it was a Christian-based company. Everything was made here in the United States. I never even had heard of Mary Kay prior to my husband signing me up for this company. Yep, he's responsible. I've been in it for 15 years now. Love it. And I had never heard of it. So I always ask if that's something that you've tried. We also do not test on animals. So if there is any animal lovers, I've got my little fur baby right here. My girls can tell you, he's like a Velcro dog. He always wants to be near me. And then we have a foundation. So every single sale that we make, corporate, we make 50%. Corporate keeps their 50%, but gives back to the foundation. It was started by Mary Kay Ash's granddaughter. And unfortunately, probably 3 out of 5 of you on here tonight have either been affected with cancer or domestic violence, or know someone close to you that has. And the blessing is we are doing something as a company to make a difference and keep the shelters open for these women to have a safe refuge. Y'all, we give $20,000 to 150 shelters nationwide every single year. So I'm telling you, when you shop small, not only are you supporting your friends' dreams, but it is making a difference in your community. So I always liked it. And my background is biochemistry. I was trying to find a cure for cancer when Mary Kay found me. So I always like to talk about that piece as well. I never used it till a few weeks ago. Well, Jessica, I'm tickled to death that you had a little experience. Okay, so let's talk about these fall trends. And how many of y'all are ready for fall? I cannot wait. I don't know where you live, but I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a Georgia girl. I've been in Charlotte for 4 years. And the humidity is outrageous. I was outside tonight talking to some girls at our studio, and I could literally feel my hair growing. Like, do y'all remember that Friends episode with Monica when she flew down to the Bahamas? I think it was, and her hair just went, that's what mine does. So I am so ready for fall. So I think if we start looking that way, maybe the weather will start following suit. Instead of 98 degrees and 100% humidity. Hey, Aunt Elaine. All right, I'm excited. I'm trying not to pay attention, but I get so excited when I see all these names. Hey, Joy. Okay, so let's talk first about some of the products that Mary Kay came out with. Obviously, I have notes here, and I'm like, I get so excited to talk to you that I don't pay attention to them. So we came out with another skincare line, and you're like, why do you need another one? Well, we realized after everything that's out there on the market that just because something works for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. Have you ever gone on vacation with a girlfriend and you're like, oh, let me try that. And then you realize, oh my God, I don't like the way this feels. It's either too tight, it's too dewy, you have some breakouts, it feels a little weird. And I am that girl. I've got sensitive skin and cystic acne and it's a hot mess. So I know what works for someone might not work for another. So we have a wide range, and I'm excited to say nothing's leaving. We're keeping them all because now we officially have covered all of it. So we just launched the Mary Kay Naturally skincare line, and it's a multi-piece system. And these are for women that are very concerned about what they're putting on their skin, or you have kiddos at home that do not have acne, that don't have oily skin. Acne would be clear proof. Oily skin as a teen or even as an adult, and if you have sensitive skin, would be our botanical line. Or need anti-aging, right? Like Caitlin, Carson, they're my twins, they're 9, and Anderson's 12. We are pre-teening it here in my house. And so you're going to see this bottle. Can you tell it's been used and abused and all the little fingertips on it? It's like almost halfway gone. I don't know if you can tell from here. All of them, morning and night, have fallen in love with this skincare regimen. And it is as safe as you can get. It is not 100% natural. Just the cleanser. All of this other stuff is. The cleanser has 0.51% preservatives, basically preservatives in it, so we don't have to refrigerate it. That's the only reason. So it is free of parabens. That's the first thing. It is free of phthalates. I don't even know what that is. Synthetic fragrances. Nope, doesn't have that. Doesn't have any dyes in it. How many of you are have sensitivity to FD&C red? There's so many people that can't wear shadows and stuff with dyes in it. Or SLS. Y'all, half of this stuff, I don't even know what it is. But it's important to a lot of people out there, or else Mary Kay wouldn't have spent millions and millions of dollars researching what is natural. So let's talk about this cleanser. This cleanser is infused with corn flour water, infused water. It has a very clean scent. And I'm going to just show you right here what it looks like, okay? Just very lightweight, milky, doesn't have... it's not a gel, so it's going to add a little more moisture to your skin. And then what I like to do for the kids is this is the exfoliator. Obviously, you wouldn't have to do this every day, but do y'all know the purpose of an exfoliator? Like why we need one? Do you know how crucial it is? So as we age, we have all these platelets and cells stacked up on each other. And as we age, our process of turning those cells over slows down. So when you're moisturizing, when you're putting on makeup, when you're putting on your anti-aging serums, if you're not exfoliating, you are trying to work on dead skin cells, and y'all, they're dead. We can't resuscitate them. There's no shock code here. So it is so important to slough all that dead skin off so the products that you're actively using will work, okay? That's the reason we need an exfoliator. And it needs to be more than just a little gentle exfoliator, because they get stuck in our pores. And what happens when they get stuck in our pores? Large pores, blackheads, acne, all of that fun stuff happens. So you need a little deeper exfoliation. But I'm going to show you what this exfoliator is. This exfoliator, I wrote it down, has citric acid in it and some baking soda. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Okay, can y'all see? I mix it with, whoop, there goes my, I do this over the sink. It's all over my computer now. I mix it together, and then it is recommended, what did I do with it here? It is recommended to actually put it on with a cotton pad, okay? So instead of you making such a massive mess, like I just made, I should show you my keyboard. You would use this, and all you're going to do is I'm going to do it on my chin. So you're about to see what I'm working with here. This is where my cystic acne has been since I was 12, and you can see it's already coming off. And you're just going to massage it on there. It is very soothing. It's very gentle, all ages. So if this is something that you're like, you know what, I'm on different medication, you're going through some hormone changes, you've got grandkids or kids that need to start learning how to take care of their skin, because y'all, what is out there in the environment? I have a paper plate right now hanging with Vaseline on my swing outside my office because Anderson's doing a science experiment and it's been out there for a day and a half. You should see what is stuck to this Vaseline. It is horrible, horrifying, to be honest. So I love that we are obviously getting all this in. Hey, Marshall, she was just with me. So this is our nourishing oil, okay? So I'm oily skin. Who's oily out there? Are there any oily girls out there? T-zone, shiny at the end of the day. So this oil, you can't really see it here. I have been mixing with that product. So I just simply put it on here and massage it on. I don't want the extra hydration during the day, but I will tell you, a lot of times we are oily because our skin is not balanced. So when you're moisturizing it, your body isn't overproducing oil to make it oily, if that makes sense, because you're adding water. You're adding water to your skin. So I like to put that on, and then I'm simply going to rinse it off. But before I rinse off the oil, the exfoliator, the gel, and y'all, this oil, it has an almond extract in it. It smells, I'm not an oil girl. Are there any oil people out there? Like, y'all could probably educate me on oils. I put peppermint in my diffuser, and that's about all that I do. In Christmas, there's a Christmas scent that I love too. But you can use this on your hair. You can use it on your nails. I've been using it, honestly, a lot on my décolleté, simply because of, who has all these flyaways? Do I have all these flyaways? Just to tame it and keep it hydrated so it doesn't get brittle and break off with heat. And I love the way that it has made my, do you sleep on your side? Like, if I sleep on my side, I wake up and I have the creases on my chest area, décolleté, whatever you call it. So this is keeping it moist so it has more bounce back ability while I'm sleeping. So that is when I am piling on, and it just smells calm, smells good, smells soothing. So that's where I'm putting it to help me, because I am a side sleeper. I've always been a side sleeper. Okay, so I've got that off my, got that on my chin. So now I'm going to share with you what they just launched. It's called the Skinvigorate Sonic Skincare System, okay? So this is our new cleansing brush. I mean, it's literally like half the size of my face. It's massive. I'm like, did they make it too large? But I will tell you, I have never used a brush that operated like this. So it's rechargeable. So you simply just plug it in every, they said 45, 60 days to charge it. You can put it in the shower. You can get wet, no big deal. I wouldn't like dunk it. But you can totally get it wet in the shower. Mine's been in the shower for 3 weeks now and totally fine. I do wet it with at the sink before I turn it on. And here's the thing, there's 3 speeds, okay? 1, 2, 3. Y'all see the water? It's like, y'all should see. I'm seriously have got something really good going on my keyboard here. Okay, so you just simply press it in one area and let it cling. Let me tell you about this technology. It's very, very, very gentle. Very gentle. This oscillates. So it's doing this, right? It's not spinning to pull the skin away from the muscle. It's just shaking. And it is oscillating 200 times, y'all, per second. Per second. That's a lot. That's a lot of oscillation. And here's the technology they use to develop it. When a bee, like the bees that can sting and pollinate, when they are pollinating flowers, they are flying and they get the pollen stuck to them, which is very sticky, right? The pollen's very sticky because they have to move it from flower to flower to flower. Well, there has to be this buzz, like wiggling that happens with a bee to be able to drop the pollen and not hurt that delicate flower. Have you ever watched the Bee movie? It is like one of my favorite movies. So we are basically reinventing the bee buzz into our brush system. So it's shaking, obviously 200 times, oscillating 200 times per second to loosen what are in your pores, okay? So all of that stuff can come out. It's loosening the dead skin, it's loosening the dirt, the makeup, the whatever, and shaking it loose so then you can simply rinse it off. Y'all, the technology behind this is amazing. So I'm super excited about it because it's so gentle. It literally is for everyone. If you have rosacea, can't usually do a deeper exfoliation, what a great place to start until your skin heals up, because it will make such a difference. Such a difference. Okay, so I am using the oil at night. I am not, as an oily combination girl, using this during the day, okay? Because like oily makes us like slow down with aging because it's constantly hydrated, but it can wreak havoc, right? It can wreak havoc. So y'all can kind of see the discoloration there, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, so that is our natural skincare line. Do y'all have any questions about the products that we just used so far? Any questions whatsoever about the natural line? So this is our moisturizing stick that goes with it. I will tell you, this has got, let me tell you what's in this one. Beeswax and what was the other thing that I put on there? I didn't make a note. But it's a little stick, so it's easy to travel. I've kept it in the car because my daughter's lips get so dry, so I'm using it on the lips. I've been putting it on my heels because mom's still walking around barefooted. And then it is not thick at all for your skin. So even someone that has cystic acne has no problem with this moisturizer. So I typically do just a couple lines and work it in. So it really is good for elbows, for hands, for feet, whatever. I wouldn't use what I use on my feet on my face. Just saying, kind of gross. But I am letting my kiddos use this one, not just for their face, but for their lips too. They get so dry, I guess, in the school. We've been in school for 4 weeks, so. Okay. So there is our natural line. So let me know if you have any questions about it. Who is someone in your life, just out of curiosity, someone that you might know that would be interested in a line like this? Is it because they've got young kids? Is it because they've got a lot of skin issues that they've been dealing with because of hormones, or people that go through cancer treatments, or chemotherapy, radiation? This would be ideal for them. Or are just super conscious of what we're putting on our body, what we're cleaning with, what we're eating, and obviously the cosmetics that we're using. So anyway, would love to know who is in your life that this would appeal to. I've been playing with it. My kids are madly in love with it. I am not going to abandon my anti-aging. Like, I am not getting any younger, and I did a lot of sun stuff in my early years. So I am still madly in love with this set. This is our repair. So if you are needing reversal, deeper lines and wrinkles, sun damage, uneven skin tone, talk to your beauty consultant about this one, because it reduces deep lines and wrinkles. Y'all, 93%. You get a little brochure in here. It's a 5-piece system. It comes with your moisturizer, day and night. You don't want to use the same moisturizer both day and night because your skin's doing totally different things. At night is when it's repairing, turning cells over, and you need to speed that process up while it's in repair mode. And in the day, it's dormant because it's just trying to protect itself from the UVA, which are the aging rays, the UVB, which are the burning rays, and all the pollutants that are out there. That's the reason foundation is so key to protecting your skin from everything that's floating around, okay? So let's do a little foundation right here so I don't look a little cray-cray. I started to do the charcoal mask for y'all because y'all should see. How many of you are in love with the charcoal mask? Does anybody love the charcoal mask? So this is our new foundation. I would bet that 95% of you probably already have it, so it's not going to be something new because it has hit literally every single magazine out there. So, we can't buy ads. Like these beauty bloggers and Cosmo and I don't get magazines, all of those, they try products and then they write about them. Literally, like 100 magazines wrote about this when it came out in May because it's a 12-hour wear. It has silica in it. So silica means that it wiggles, basically, that's not the definition, but it wiggle as your face has the indentations. It doesn't get stuck there and not spread back out. It also has IntelliMatch technology. So you're about to see. So I've had my tube for, I guess, 3 or 4 months, still super full. This is our new blending brush. There's about 25,000 bristles on here. So you can get full coverage if you stipple like this, which I usually do full coverage on my chin because of the discoloration, or you can do really sheer and slide it around. But as you can see, you see how this is lighter than the rest of my face? After about 15 seconds, it heats up with my body temperature. And that's the IntelliMatch technology kicking in, and it'll warm up to be the right color. The reason they did this is make sure we have that flawless finish. You know that you are even when you disperse it, and it's not like cakey in one area, not the other. And then it gives you that 12-hour wear. You always want to bring the excess down because we have a little shelf here that never sees the sun. So make sure you bring it down. It's not pumpkin season yet. We don't want you to have a little pumpkin in it. Except on Halloween if that's what you're going for. So you'll see this warm up. It's pretty cool how it works. When my kids come in the bathroom in the morning, they're like, wrong color, Mom, wrong color. And I'm like, give it a few seconds. It'll warm up. So it's pretty cool how that works and how you know if it's not too heavy. The thing that I've loved most is you don't feel like you have anything on. If you have been fearful of wearing a liquid foundation because you feel like you're suffocating or your face is going to crack when you smile, this is not that foundation. This ain't your grandmama's foundation, okay? This is an amazing formula that is weightless, that's going to give you the protection, the anti-aging, the coverage, to make sure that everything that's out there is protecting your skin. There's matte, which is what I have on. It's got a like powdery finish to it. And we also have luminous. Luminous means it's more added moisture. And luminous, that dewy look, is really what is hot this fall. So if you love feeling like you look like you're glowing, try the luminous. Who are my luminous girls? Who loves that moist, dewy, healthy glow look? I naturally produce it because I have that T-zone, right? Like mine will start coming through. You can kind of see it right here. It doesn't feel oily, but it just has more shine. So are there any of my girlfriends on here tonight that like that dewy, luminous look, not the matte look that you see here? Anybody out there? Alrighty, so let's start talking about these colors. Does trying something out of the box scare you? I think a lot of my clients are like, I don't know if I really trust that color. So both of these palettes are super, super safe. This is the color that is really freaking everybody out, this little blue here. And it looks gorgeous as a liner. But I'm going to show you what it looks like when you mix it. Because I think it's intended for every day to be mixed with another color. And it really comes off like I'm going to do, there's 4 new colors. There's a couple that we already had and there's 4 new. So this is one of my favorites right here. Can you tell? I've been using it like every day. This is called Hummingbird, and it looks like a gray granite color right here, but when you put it on, it has like a green, a blue, a burgundy, and a gray, a slate in there. It is stunning, stunning, okay? So this is, you see it right there? Is that not gorgeous? Okay, so that is the Hummingbird, and then I'm going to grab a little bit of this blue. You don't need much. I'm trying to get where the light doesn't hit it. So that's the blue, okay? That's the blue that was on my finger. I'll get a little bit more. And you can see it does not look like we're going to an 80s ball, right? But it is going to add a little color to your face, so you look a little alive. That's not a bad thing. Like, try something out of the box. I did it as a liner, the blue as a liner with a little, this is one of our, I use it for my brows, to fill in my brows, but also for a liner. But you can wet the tip of it and then use it on top of your black liner, and it makes it look very soft and like a grayish color. So that is a great way to spice up some liner without it look like you just have an electric blue on there. So I think that one's been everybody's, the color they're scared of. So I today played with, I think this one won, right? So this one is called our Feel Fierce, and these are the colors that are in it. We've had rose gold, and if you've ever had a Mary Kay facial, your consultant probably put rose gold on you because it's so pretty. And then this is new. This one's called Pomegranate, and pomegranate could not be any more gorgeous. I mean, I'll show you tonight how to wear it. This is the Hummingbird I was telling you about, and then this is the Onyx. So here's the rule of thumb, is if you have deep set eyes like me, deep set means my brow bone comes over further than like my eyeball and my lashes. Like my brow bone protrudes out, so my eye socket is recessed back in my head. The ones that have protruding eyes, which means your eyeball, this part comes out further than your brow bone, then you could do onyx really well. It would look stunning right there. If I did it, it's gonna look like somebody just knocked me out because it's gonna make me look sick. So if you have hooded means if you look straight on, you pretty much just see the upper lid, kind of rest on your lashes, or deep set like me, then you want to reverse your smoky. So I always keep brighter colors here and then just kind of play with a little bit of darker colors out here on the corner. And it keeps your eyes open, and we need as much light colors here as possible. You at any age can do some of these shimmers that are on here. But what I do recommend is just put a matte color down first. So today what I did is, can y'all see what color this is? It looks kind of white on there, but it's not. It's a peach. This is our Radiant Confidence, and this is our Golden Peach. It is new. It is beautiful. So I took my all over powder brush. It doesn't take much with our Chromafuge colors. So our mineral shadows are, they do have traces of mineral in them. They're not completely mineral because they go on like a cream. They're going to feel just like a cream. There is zero fallout ever. They don't crease, and they have a 12-hour wear. Okay, they have a 12-hour wear. So I would, should I take my, let me do this real quick. I'm going to use a little bit. Who says this is their favorite product, Mary Kay Silks? If you do not have this, that is do not pass go, do not collect $100. Go get your eye makeup, remember, because it'll condition your lashes, and it will, I'll take this off. It'll condition your lashes, make them look, this is just our ultimate mascara. Actually, this is our Lash Love mascara today. I switch it up here and there. And that's it. I condition my lashes so they don't fall out. They can grow and grow and grow and grow. And ta-da! Okay, so you see I have some discoloration right here on my lid. So does anybody have redness or purple or little veins on their lid? If you do, use a concealer. Do not use a foundation. A foundation will cause your shadows to crease and separate and not be true to their color, but a concealer locks that color in, okay? So this is a deep ivory. I probably, at this point of the summer, could go to a light beige, but I have it because I still have this one upstairs. Okay, so I'm just tapping that in. And then I would use a eye primer. Let me grab my eye primer here. So an eye primer will help hold it on all day, and it really pulls all of them out. So, all right, what questions do we have? Can you mix? Yeah, so that is up to your beauty consultant. I mixed my two palettes together to put all the new ones in one palette where I already had the other colors. So talk to your beauty consultant about it, and you can see what colors you need. But in our lookbook, they are sold as a set. I'm hoping they keep these little ones. Isn't that just like, it like literally will fit in your pocket. Fit in your pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of this peach. So you can see I've got all that worked in. So now it's an easy color palette to work with. So this is that peach, and I'm just gonna press this all over my eye, okay? Because I am deep set, I wanna keep this up here pretty matte and lighter. So I'm not gonna add any shimmer up there. Shimmer would be bad. Shimmer would make it go further over. Same thing for hooded eyes. So are there anybody on here tonight that has a prominent eye, which means this part comes out more? Is there any girls on here that are prominent? I would say 95% of my customer base is either hooded or deep set. I kind of want prominent eyes so I can do a little smoky, but not the way God made me. I got my eyes from my mama. Okay, so what we will do, I think y'all voted for this one. It's my favorite. They're all my favorite. Yes! So the concealers come in 6 colors, and then we have this miracle one called the Under Eye Corrector, but it's not just for under the eye. I wish they would change the name. It is like my war paint. Like any redness, any discoloration, any blemishes, I'll put a little dot and it goes away, and then I can put my foundation on. Okay, so I'm going to use this little handy dandy brush. It's in an angle. What is this thing called? It's called an eye crease brush, okay? And I'm going to put it in this color that I think everybody is excited about, okay? You can wear this so many different ways. Today, on this eye, I just did a little bit up here underneath my crease to make that transition. That's what that looks like, okay? Up here, can y'all guess what color that is? Hummingbird, that gray. That's what that one is. That's what the gray. Isn't it beautiful? And then this one, I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to hold the angled brush like this. I'm going to try to keep my eyes open, because if you close your eyes, especially if you're hooded, you have a tendency to put your shadow down here instead of up here where we can really see it, okay? So it takes a little practice, and I'm doing it just like that. And I typically don't have mascara on, so I'm kind of having to work around mascara. But you see, like, your brow bone and the hooded part of your lid is going to guide you absolutely where you should go, how far up you should go. So the key to shadows is blending and having professional brushes. If you are doing this with a Q-tip or a sponge tip applicator, or brushes that are, 15 years old, I will just say, talk to your beauty consultant about how to get a free brush set, because it is worth the investment. It will change your game, okay? So there is the pomegranate. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just 2 colors. I would be so happy with just wearing this 2 colors. Like, does anybody like the way that looks? So soft, so pretty. So all I did was blend, okay? You don't have to put hardly any on the brushes. And then what I will do is grab a little bit of this rose gold, and I like to press this in. I don't do a lot of windshield motion here because I really want a lot to brighten up this dark discoloration that I have naturally, okay? So that's where I'm going to put that. I keep it toward my lash line and in here in the corner. Got it? Simple. Okay? And then this onyx is your, like, I'm getting ready to go out on town, or what I like to do is do a little bit, if I'm getting fancy, do a little smoky smudged eyeliner down there. But if you are using it, you want me to use this one? Or you want me to use the brown in the other one? Or y'all can see the brown there. Is just do a little tiny circle just like that, and then just kind of blend it in. Blend it into the lash line and blend it up here. And that is going to give you, this is the reason it's so important to keep your eye open. So I can see it, right? And that is going to dress your eye up. So y'all went from daytime to date night, right? And I haven't even done liner or lashes. I'm not going to get into all that tonight, but I do want to show you some variation with this color. So I'm just using the eye crease brush and just blending that in. I always go back with the color that's on my brow bone and go back and forth just like that, because I want to merge those 2 colors. I want a soft transition there. So there is a very soft nighttime. It's hard for me to go nighttime. And I'm usually in bed by 9. Stayed up for y'all tonight. I've been excited about y'all all day. Okay, so this is our Juicy Peach. So you could grab a little bit of this on top of that candlelight, and it's going to pull that pomegranate and that candlelight together. Like, is that not gorgeous? I'm so excited about these. So if you're like, I don't know which one to get both. Get both. Let your beauty consultant walk you through how to wear these, because there are endless combinations to these. If you want me to show you how to do the blue, let me know. I can pop back on here tomorrow and do a little blue for you so you'll know how to work that. But okay, which one do you like better? This one was, I used this brown over here instead of the onyx, okay? So that's the difference. I also used more of this Juicy Peach down here. And then up here, I did the pomegranate, which was this one, right? But over here, I did the hummingbird. So which one do you like better? I can't pick. I like them both. Keela, how funny. I know. So y'all, here is Mary Kay's brush. It comes in this cute little clutch, okay? It is the best steal. How many of you bought professional brushes before? I went to Sephora eons ago in high school, and one concealer brush 20-something years ago was $49. $49. Y'all, this entire brush set is $55 for all of these brushes and this carrying case. So, like, Christmas is coming up. Splurge a little early. ask for a little early stocking stuffer and grab you some brushes. It really will change your makeup game. So there's the eyes. So let me know what you think about that. And then the last thing that I wanted to share with you was about these lips. These lips are part of our new lipstick line. It is a gel formula, so it has long wear. They're saying they're matte, which they do look matte, I guess, but they feel so creamy and velvety. There is nothing that you'll ever see on my lips that feels matte. Like, I can't stand that dry feel. It looks great on some, but my small little lips, I don't think it looks best. So these are our two fall colors, Tenacious Taupe and Spice of Life. And I did a little bit of both of them to my lips. I did a little, this one's my favorite, the Spice of Life. I like color. I can't do just a nude. I can if I do a liner, but this is with no liner. And then I did a little of this on the inside, okay? Just like that. And they are lasting like all day. I love these because it's that gel that sticks and it feels like it's moisturizing my lips, okay? So which lipstick do y'all like better? Do y'all like the Taupe? There's the Taupe. Or do you like the Spice of Life? There's the Spice of Life. Which one do you like better? With the hummingbird. Everybody needs a hummingbird in your life. So let me know which one you like. Alrighty. So I would love for you to make a little wish list. What if I was to say, you know what? Everything on here tonight's free. Just tell me what you want. That's all I want to know. What you want. So I want you to pretend everything is free. What would you take home? Would you take home the incredible bee buzzing skin sonic whatever brush? It is amazing. That comes with the removable brush head. I didn't talk about the massager. That's what I forgot. There is a massager that you can buy, and I'm like, what would I do with a massager? So when we are putting on our serum, so let's say I'm using, let me grab this is my lifting serum, the Repair. Does anybody use this lifting serum? It's my Botox in a bottle. When you put your serum on, for the living cells to grab it, it needs circulation, it needs oxygen, it needs to be stimulated, right? So what they designed is this massager, and you put your serums on with this. You're supposed to spend 40 seconds on your neck, because how many of you do neck exercises? So this is doing your neck exercises to tighten that skin, to push that serum in, because the blood is obviously rushing to the surface because I'm massaging it, and it's stimulating more oxygen there. So this is going to help just boost your serums, and it could be with any. It could be with our vitamin C, our Botox in the bottle, which is our lifting serum. It could be with your pore minimizer or the tone correcting serum. The tone correcting serum is to even out your skin tone if you have discoloration. But this one should have angels singing around it. If you've never tried our lifting serum, ask your consultant, say, I need a sample of that stuff. What is Casey talking about? I know, Keela, I'm like, maybe this will help with this thing here. Move that around. I'm gonna spend more than 40 seconds right there. I know. But I can do it all over my face. So that's what that massager head is. So I only do that once a day. Okay, once a day, but I'm using this twice a day to clean my skin, right? To get all that stuff out of my pores so everything will work. So if everything was free, what would you take home? Would it be the brush? Would it be the natural line? Would it be the, like, Casey, I ain't playing anymore. I'm ready for some anti-aging. Would it be the Repair? There's a lot more skincare systems out there. Would it be the foundation that we talked about, the 3D foundation? Would it be your lips? Here's my lips. Here's my lips. Or would it be the eye palettes? Now, here's the cool thing. If you spend $55 in any sort of combination with these, you can get this cute little clutch that I've been keeping everything in for $5. This is your gift with purchase. Is that not adorable? I love this little bag. It's been in my purse for a couple weeks now with my beauty blotters. My beauty blotters are down in there too. And that's where everything is. Yeah, this cute little clutch. So that was your gift with purchase. Okay? So let me know what your wish list is. I want to hear all about it and what products you like. I'd love to know which eye you like better. With the onyx or more with the mahogany. So I have green eyes. Most of the time my eyes are green. So I felt like the mahogany looked a little better. So there's that. Yay! All right, so the last little piece I'm going to share with you is about how to get points, because who's excited about getting these palettes now for free? Like, I'm giving some away. So y'all done good commenting. So I appreciate you commenting because you're getting entries for that. But here's the thing. if you book an appointment with your beauty consultant and say, hey, I would love to help you with your 30 face challenge to master these fall looks and to be in your fall portfolio, I'm going to give you an extra 50 points tonight toward these, okay? All you have to do is like show up and have your skin on. That's it. We just need practice, obviously, trying these colors. If you want to try the Naturally line, you can. How about this baby? How do you clean it? Well, you would use a bar of soap or cleansing to clean it. And then for us to sanitize them, we have to boil them for a minute to sanitize it. So it's okay. You can try your consultant. She's been taught correctly of how to clean the brushes. So that is your cleansing brush. So would you be willing to help your beauty consultant get her 30 practice facials in to build her fall portfolio and try something you've never tried before? We're looking for green eyes, obviously, because it's different. The colors show up a little different. Blue eyes, brown eyes, and hazel, okay? And then the skin tones and, of course, hair color play a huge part in that. So the grayer I get, the more blonde I go. See what y'all see that? I'm like, oh, I'm going to be a bleach blonde girl before I'm 40. Okay. Last little thing is a little bit about our specials. So we have several specials tonight. Your beauty consultant can share with you when you buy a set what you get, because if you are mixing and matching, which is what I did for many years, it's one of the reasons my skin was so uneven, is the pHs are different, and so you have chemical warfare going on. So if you are grabbing a cleanser here and getting a toner from here and mixing a foundation there, it is very, very hard for you to ever see results and not go backwards because it's reacting on each other, right? So getting a system, if you're like, I just don't know if I have the money to start with a system, talk to her. We have a, like I called it a husband doesn't have to know it plan, like a little bit on card, a little bit on cash, a little bit on credit card, to be able to get the skincare system that I wanted. And we could work with you. If you have a couple girlfriends over that are willing to try the eye palettes, and of course, she's got free stuff for you there as well. So let us know if you'd be willing to have her over to try these products, and if you are interested in any of the sets, because you are ready to start feeling and looking your best. I heard something a couple weeks ago that says if you are self-conscious about you in whatever realm, then you can never be conscious of other people around you. And I'm like, that is so true. When I started Mary Kay, I was at a self-esteem of zero. Cystic acne. I was a total introvert. I was working in Atlanta as a biochemist. I chose Petri dishes over working with people. And I was never conscious of other people because I always felt like they were judging me, and I was criticizing who I was all the time because of my skin. And I'm grateful that John signed me up for Mary Kay because it helped clear my skin. It helped me gain more confidence. It just educated me about the do's and don'ts of what's best for me, right? I had no intentions of ever selling this, ever. I was going to be that undercover beauty consultant, right? Never let people know. But after I started going to work and people were asked if I was pregnant because my skin was glowing, I am like, oh my gosh, I was a hot mess. And of course, I wasn't pregnant. I had just started washing my face with a good skincare system. And y'all, my first month, I sold $2,200 worth of product. I didn't do a party. I didn't do a face. I simply was falling in love with these products. And I think when you're excited about something, people want to know about it. They want to hear about it. Like, hey, what are you doing? Something's different. So that's really how my journey started. Now I've been doing it for 15 years. I've got 3 amazing kids. Caitlin and Carson, like I said, are 9. Anderson's 12. We moved from Georgia up here because after going through a really tough few years of the recession and my husband being a builder in Atlanta, he got another job and they transferred him up here. And I really thought Mary Kay was going to be on the back burner. I didn't know anybody here. We have no family nearby. So he's gone. He's gone last week. He's gone this week. He's gone next week. So I'm a single mom a lot Monday through Friday. And what I love most is the flexibility that I came home and I prayed with them and we ate a little bedtime snack and I put them to bed and I came down here and I get to be with y'all. I feel like I have the best of both worlds. I really, truly do. With over 6-figure income since the 2nd year I've been in Mary Kay, and we are now earning our 9th free car. Y'all, 9th free car. They're real. I haven't had a car payment in 13 years. And I could take the cash or the car. I mean, it's up to you. If you're like, I got a car, I don't need a car. I was that girl. I've taken the cash a couple times. So it gives you so many options just to have that. For me, it was more of a plan Z, not a plan B. When life unexpected happened, it could be hospital bills, it could be having to take care of a parent and put them in a great place to have great care, a facility, because that is crazy expensive. We just went through that with my grandparents. Or it could be a private school for your kids, or gosh, we're talking about cars and graduation, or college graduates now. So, there's a lot of things that money doesn't make you happy, but having choices in life brings me so much joy that I have choices now. And there was a season where we had none. It was feast and famine, but there's no glass ceiling. So if you have any questions whatsoever about how this works, if you are a smart shopper, then this would be the best bang for your buck. I was glad somebody told my husband about this. So y'all, all of this is your anti-aging skincare, your eye makeup remover. There's 2 formulas here: satin hands, mascara, all the foundations, CC cream foundations, translucent powder to set it. Y'all, you get that all. This one pocket's $110. That's what it retails for, $110. You get all of this, all of it, for $100. $100, and then you get to shop 50% off. And it could be for the repair, it could be for color, it could be for supplements, it could be for your daughter, whatever. It doesn't matter. But that is being a smart shopper. Some people get this bag and it's like, you know what? I just would like some extra play money. I don't want to put Christmas on a credit card. I would like to be able to take a fall vacation and go to the mountains and just look at the leaves and not have to worry about where is that money going to come from. Well, then I call that a little side hustle. And that is what most of my team does, is have a little side hustle. They have full-time jobs. They're busy moms. They're busy wives. They're busy serving in their community. But they love having that little extra play money. And then some people become a boss babe. I don't think anybody says in college, I want to be a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I've never had that happen in my 15 years. But I do know that sometimes life happens and we don't know what's going to happen with our life. So having that plan B, I was grateful that I could become a boss babe, go from $3,000 a month to $10,000 a month within 2 months working my Mary Kay business, and now consistently doing that plus some. So I am very grateful for there not being a glass ceiling, and that I'm able to have financial freedom basically in those choices. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to talk to your beauty consultant. We are not Scary K's out there. We're not going to track you down and harass you and haunt you. We would love to have you either as a customer, or we would love to have you as a smart shopper, side hustle, or boss babe. There's a place for every single person to play. But tonight, I hope this was educational about eye shapes, different skin things that you can be doing to be able to take care of your skin, for your serums to work, and hopefully be able to try some things that you haven't tried before. Like I'd never used a massager before. So I hope that helps you get a little more educated about what would be best for you. So talk to your beauty consultant. We are going to send you a link now for you to fill out to get into the giveaway for the eye palette. So take a second just to fill that out. So we have your contact information. If you win, we need to be able to find you, right? So fill that out for your beauty consultant. And I just want to say again, thank you for your time. It means the world that you are a woman of your word. Like that means the world to me. It's women that are women of their word. And B, that you are willing to give your opinion and hang in there with us. So y'all have a great night and happy fall. Bye y'all.